Hi everyone, this is Drell from Drell's Healing Garden and Journey. I just wanted to come by and just show you guys my homemade orange oil that I'm actually getting ready to use. I have a few ant piles that I want to get rid of in the garden. And I know that now is the best time to do it while they're in the actual ant piles with the orange oil. So this right here is a recipe that I modeled after Nog, the New Orleans gardener. Thank you, Nog. I appreciate you so very much. What I did was I have this mason jar. I believe this is a 32-ounce mason jar. I bought some cheap vegetable oil from the Dollar Tree, the $1.25 tree. And I got some Navel oranges from my local grocery store. And what I did was I got 3 oranges, 3 of them, and I skinned the skin off. I left the white part on the orange, and I mostly just the orange, just the skin part of it, the zest, as some people would call it. And I put it in this jar, and then I covered it with the vegetable oil that I got from the Dollar Tree. And supposedly this will help get rid of ants in your garden beds, in a more safe way than using any type of chemicals and things like that. What I do is I will take about, well, I have this, I believe this is a gallon. Yeah, I have a gallon. So I will take probably half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of the actual orange oil with the orange zest in it. And I will add it to 1 gallon of water, a 1 gallon container of water. And I will also add in about half a tablespoon to 1 tablespoon of dish soap. It doesn't have to be Dawn. It can be any type of dish soap. It doesn't matter. So the reason why I decided to make this is because what I used to do in the past, I've always used orange oil to get rid of ants, and it has been quite successful, but I've never made it. So when I saw that Nog made it and her recipe came out very well, it worked for her, I decided to make it myself. But before making this, I actually was using this. I actually was using the orange oil, and it has been very, very successful. But as most people know that may use this like me, it can be very expensive. So to make this, I only purchased those. I already had the mason jar. All I purchased was the oil, which was $1.25, and it did give you a nice size bottle. It was enough to fill up this 32-ounce jar. And then the oranges from my local grocery store was only, I think it was $1.50 for 3. So I spent less than $5 to make this orange oil. But for this orange oil, which is commercial, you can buy it in the stores, of course, and online. This bottle can run anywhere from $15 to $25. I've seen them in some places that are even higher than that, right? So I figured, why not make it myself? And so I made this about 2 months ago. It's been about 2 months that I've made this. So it is nice and ready. As you can see, I did shake it up. You can see the bubbles and stuff. I believe that is the orange oil. I believe that's the oil from the orange zest is doing that. And so I'm gonna give it a open. I already kind of popped the lid just to make this easier when I did this video. And it's looking pretty good. And I have to say, it really does smell like orange oil. It's not as strong and as potent as this one, you know, but I feel like this is healthier. It's cheaper, first of all, and it's healthier, not just for my garden, but for me as well. I do find that this can be very strong and overpowering sometimes. But this right here, I can smell the oranges without even having to put my nose up close to it. And as you can see, it's still doing its thing. It smells amazing. It looks amazing. So today I'm going to be using it for the first time. I'm going to go ahead on and, like I said, put a half a tablespoon in this 1 gallon, which will be filled with water. And then I will do probably a half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of dish soap. And hopefully we'll be getting rid of some ants. Here we have our orange oil, dish soap, and water mixture mixed together right there. And here we have where I have not mixed it together yet. So here we are at this bed where I have these 3 eggplants where I'm struggling with the ants and aphids in this bed. As you can see, I have cut off all the diseased leaves from these 3 plants. See them down there, there's 3 of them. But I'm still having issues with the ants bringing the aphids to these plants. As I said in the last video, I am trying to get some fruit off of my eggplants. They're growing fruit, but because of the aphid and ant infestation, I'm unable to get any fruit because the aphids keep sucking the life out of it. So what I've done is I've prepared my orange oil and dish soap mixture, and I'm going to try again to get rid of the ants, because at the end of the day, the ants are the ones that's bringing the aphids to the plant. So we have to deal with the prime suspects before we could eliminate the others, which are the aphids. So let's get started. I'm gonna try to bring y'all in when I'm pouring it. I think you guys can see. All right, so there's an ant pile here. You can see ants crawling on the side, and I know that there is an ant pile on the inside up here as well. I don't want to disturb them because it's best that they stay in the mound. Hopefully I can get the queen today. I don't think I got her the other day. This will be my second application of the orange oil mixture. I feel like the first time I did it, it did help a little bit, not a lot. So I'm just trying to get rid of the rest of them so that it doesn't get as bad as it did the first time. So here's my mixture. Shake it up some more. Make sure that the oil and the soap is well dispersed. Whenever I do try to get rid of ants that are in my garden beds and I'm growing food in them, I try not to put the solution like very close to the plant, even though I can't see and I can't help, you know, where they grow their roots at. But I try to be very cautious about that. I think that's why I prefer the natural version instead of using the chemical orange oil that I have been buying in the store. I prefer to use this because it is just oil, natural oil, literally, and orange zest, water, and a little bit of Dawn dish soap. So that is why I choose to get rid of them this way. I don't know if you can see them, but they're traveling around. I'm trying to see where they're going, where they're coming from. Don't want to bother the bees because there's a lot of bees out there as well. So let's just get it done. All right, I'm gonna start here first. Move around and get mosquitoes around here. Real. I'm trying to hit that edge. I'm gonna get. It looks like they moved their bed, so I'm trying to see if there's another bed, another big ant pile in this bed, but I don't see it. So I'm just gonna run the rest of this just along the sides of the bed, just in case, because that's usually how they make their mounds along the side of your garden beds. Just one over here. Keep seeing them. Yeah, this one. Mosquitoes have ridiculous. I have a little bit more. These mosquitoes are crazy out here. They bite you through your gloves. They do not care. That's all of it. So I'll bring you guys in closer. I just ran it all around there and the sides of the beds where I know that they are. You can see some of them right there. I don't like this one. Hopefully it works. I'll give it a couple of days before I do it again, like I did before, but I'm gonna do it as many times as I need to get them out of this bed. Because I want my eggplant, you all. I want my eggplant, okay? I'm not growing these plants just because it's cool. I want my eggplant. And here we are over at my hibiscus plant. As you can see, she's putting on lots of buds. The yellow one has been blooming prolifically. I have no problems with this one. Well, I did in the beginning with the aphids, but I don't anymore. But now the aphids are attacking my pink hibiscus flowers. So these have been here for almost a month, maybe a little bit longer, and they have not bloomed. And it's because of these aphids sucking the life out of them. So this is another struggle that I've been dealing with them for months, you guys, months. You can even see them. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm gonna treat this bed as well for the ants. You can see them down there. Let's see if I can get you guys closer. You can see the ants down there. You won't be able to see them, but they're going in and out this bed. So they're hard at work bringing more aphids, or maybe harvesting the nectar or honeydew from the aphids. So we're gonna treat this bed as well. So here we have our mixture set up. Pulling random weeds is what I seem to do every day. It's okay. So, all right, so we have a mixture. All right. You already know they're around the edges because they're going in and out these creases right here. I try to make sure I pour it like away from the main base of the plant. I try. Sometimes I don't always, perfect it, but that's my aim. And I just keep my fingers crossed that it won't kill. Okay. That's all that I can do. I'm trying to keep it alive. The best way I can. You can see the ants are really reacting to this. Let me see if I can zoom in really quickly. Before my phone overheats and dies, you can see the ants. See them coming out? How they're acting so erratically. It's the orange oil and the dish soap. It's doing its job. So hopefully this will work. And I can maintain and get rid of these aphids off of my hibiscus plants because I want my beautiful flowers to bloom. Look at that. You can see it on this one really good. A little white Aphids come in all different colors, you guys. They come in black, they can be white, they can be gray, they can be brown. They come in all kinds of colors. So, I hope that you all can see that, see what I see. So, there's that. So hopefully what we've done here will help maintain and control and get rid of these aphids. Thank you all for coming along with me throughout this video. I hope that this helps someone like it helped me. Happy gardening, everyone.